Very kind, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, slight awkwardness tonight. Griff, for some reason, hasn't actually turned up. I don't quite know... Oh, he's here.
Well, I'm sorry I'm late. I was tied up. I mean, I couldn't get away, and I'm sorry I'm late. Sorry.
What are you wearing?
Oh, this! Oh, yes. No, well, you know how it is. Some days you just got up in the morning and, you know, throw the first thing on that comes to hand, and you know, and it just happens to be what I was wearing last night. And I look a bit of a mess, don't I?
You could put it like that.
Yeah, I've got something tied up wrong here.
Well, obviously, ladies and gentlemen, Griff's come fresh from a fancy dress party last night.
I beg your pardon?
I was just saying, you've obviously been to a fancy dress party, which is why you are dressed like that, Griff.
Oh, no, I see what you mean. No, there's a perfectly good reason why I'm dressed like this.
Well, what is it?
I'm into bondage.
You're into bondage?
Yeah, it's a sexual fetish.
I know what it is.
Well, you know, sometimes you get a bit bored, you know, one way or another, and you've been on top, she's been on top, the bed's been on top, the dog's been on top, you know, and you just fancy... a little change. So now we sort of tie each other up and beat the hell out of each other.
Very nice.
We like it.
Good.
Well, yeah, come on, everybody's got their little peccadillos, haven't they? I mean, you dress up in women's clothes, and that's just one way...
My mother is here tonight.
Well, come on, it's only a little bit of fun. It's only a little bit of deviance.
Can we just get on?
On what?
Get on with the show.
Oh, the show, that old thing, yeah, sure.
We obviously can't do it dressed like this, can we?
No.
I better get changed. Could you get my cami knickers and twin set ready, Richard?
Righto, Mr. Watson, let's try the three-point turn.
And now, gentlemen of the press, I'd like to introduce the man who is in charge of the hunt for this attacker, Police Commissioner John Rushton.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Gentlemen of the press, I would like to brief you as to the latest developments, which are considerable, in the hunt for the killer at large in the Suffolk region. In the Sussex region. 400 top police officers working day and night for the last 2 weeks have finally come up with a nickname for the killer. We shall be calling him the Hedgehog.
Simon Bell, a Daily Mail. Why the Hedgehog?
Because other wild animals like fox, snake, mongoose and rabbit have been used before.
Tony Robbins, Daily Mirror.
Yes.
Is it true that most policemen are of abnormally low intelligence?
I'm sorry, I don't understand the question. Now, all the Hedgehog's attacks have followed the same pattern. The victim has always been a girl, and the attacks have all taken place at night. Or during the day.
Robbins, Mirror. What's the capital of France?
What is that? What is that? Yes, we'll have one of our experts look into that one. Now, even as we speak, all my top officers are searching every square inch of Hampshire.
Why not Sussex, where the attack took place?
Because we are far too busy in Hampshire. Now, in addition to extra manpower, we have introduced new, high-speed, 3-litre squad cars that make the American type of noise. You know, the woo, 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 as opposed to the old na 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 na. Oh, Excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, the capital of France is Paris. Now, one of the most important clues so far received was yesterday at operational headquarters. A cassette tape with this letter. Dear Mr. Clever Copper. I think he's referring to me there. You still have not caught me yet. This tape might help you trace me. Yours, Deathhawk. Obviously, we got this after we decided on the hedgehog. Well, it would mean reprogramming the computer.
Charles Davies, The Guardian.
Yes?
Is it true that policemen beat up blacks and homosexuals indiscriminately?
Depends how many men are available.
Yeah, play the tape.
Yes, I'll play this cassette now. Now, this is the cassette sent to us by the hedgehog. Hedgehog. Here we go.
Wake me up. Wake me up. I don't wanna miss it.
That's Wham!
Yes, I know, and we have pulled in the two gentlemen for questioning just in case. People should not be allowed to get away with that sort of thing.
Sam Brock,
Yeah.
Times. Is it true that some of your officers have had a close encounter with the hedgehog?
Yes.
Is it in fact true that a senior police officer has spoken to him face to face?
Yes.
Then why hasn't he been caught?
Why is it called?
Look, we couldn't nab him
Why not?
because he's a mason.
The arms talks are to reconvene. President Reagan announced today that the American government has made concrete assurances to the Soviets and offered to meet all current viable demands.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me.
Home news. The Home Secretary has announced stringent measures to halt the increase in interest rates. There will be no change in the current free bargaining position.
Oh, give me a home where the full roam, where the deer and the antelope play. Wee-ha! Where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the cries are cloudy or gray.
Well, we're able to interrupt this broadcast to go over to an urgent film report from strife-torn Menegisto. Jonathan Reed, our man on the spot.
I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, Yankee Doodle do or die. A real-life nephew of my Uncle Sam, born on the 4th of July.
You know what day it is?
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, it's a Monday, okay? Beauregard, I know you're nervous. Stop biting Kowalski's nails. Yeah, okay, come on, we got a busy day. I have here a letter from the local education authority. They are unable to supply us with any replacement tutors for playground duty. So the Grange Hill Street precinct is going to have to manage on its own. Okay, item 1, teacher squads. Harris, Bartello, I want you on applied maths detail.
Hey, what's 2 and 2?
That's 4, asshole.
Yeah, now listen, we got exams coming up. The headmaster wants results. That's straight from the 5th floor. Okay. Item 2, Roscoe, you're still on undercover in the B-wing toilets. How's it going?
Well, we got a couple of packs of low tar coming in the dinner bank. The street value of 11, maybe £11.50.
Hey, that's my salary.
Good. Okay, keep on it. Item 3, it was only 2 weeks ago that Tudor Rogers was murdered on Tuck Shop Patrol. Now, whoever got away with those cupcakes has got to start eating them sooner or later, so I want you to keep your eyes open for anything unusual.
Like what?
Like a kid weighing 800 pounds with a sticky handshake. Item 4, obscene graffiti in the girls' toilets. Yeah, I know, yeah. It's filthy. Now, Bosco and Popowski think it's an outside job. The spelling is perfect. So, keep an eye out for a stranger with a felt-tip pen and a medical dictionary. Item 5, as most of you will be aware, there's been something of an outcry over our use of corporal punishment.
All right, what are we supposed to do? Goddamn kids. I want to get you a speech.
All right, okay. Now listen. Yes, now listen. The headmaster, he has been in meetings over the weekend with top city officials. The news I have for you is good. I'm happy to tell you this establishment's now in line with other underprivileged coeducational schools. So, let's get out there and teach it to them before they teach it to us. Let's go.
It's time for something juicy, something sweet, something refreshing, something wet. Or why not something long and hot in a bowl? Or a tasty Big Jack. 100% pure ground beef in a generous sesame bun. Delicious. Plain or with relish. Available now in the foyer.
Still got that cough then?
Yeah, it's the fags.
What, you run out of them?
No, I've given them up, actually.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I haven't had a fag now for 8, 9, maybe 10 minutes. Really? And, well, the cough in there is I'm purging my lungs of the bile and the phlegm.
Of the goo, yeah. I've seen that. We stood down at school, right? When we was at school, they brought in this bloke, right? He brought in these big 2 light bottles, right? And in one bottle there was this horrible black light, all this scungy with pustules black thing, right? And that was the lung, right, of a man who died of the big C.
What, the clap?
He died of... Yeah. And then they have this other bottle, right?
Where?
Well, it had a big pink thing, like a big piece of blancmange, right? And that was the other lung, you see, like.
Oh, I see. And what did that bloke die of then?
What? He probably died of having his lung ripped out. Inhaling too much blancmange. A piece of blancmange.
Yeah. It's all relative, though. You see, the effect that cigarettes has on you, it all depends on who you are, really.
Oh, right, yeah.
I mean, like, for example, my granddad.
Yeah.
He, let's think, he smoked 100 a day.
Yeah.
He had a bottle of scotch with his breakfast every morning. And there you are, and he died a happy man in his sleep.
Well, and how old was he then?
25.
Well, it's like my granddad, right now, because he smoked, like 500 a day. Yeah.
Chain smoker.
No, John Players, actually. And then he smoked them, right, and every day he smoked. And then one day, right, he read this book, see?
Oh, yeah.
And it was all like about how the dangers of smoking and how terrible it was. And, you know, that frightened the wits out of him.
Oh, yeah. I bet he gave up smoking after that, didn't he?
No, he gave up reading. Never read another book for the whole life.
But the thing you've got to remember with cigarettes is what causes the trouble. What causes the trouble is the tar, you see. There's a lot of tar in cigarettes.
What, like on the road?
Similar, yeah.
Yeah.
And
that is dangerous, is it, all that tar, yeah?
Well, I mean, it can be. Can be. You've got
got your high tar.
Yeah.
Which is what gives you, obviously your lung cancer and so
Right,
on.
yeah.
And then you've got your low tar.
Yeah. What, like, gives you sort of cancer of the knee and all that down there?
Yeah, that's
Knee
right,
cancer,
yeah. Knee cancer. Can be very, very,
Oh,
very
it
painful.
can, very painful.
That's right. But you see, the thing is that it's not just the damage you're doing to yourself.
No.
With this cancer
No,
business
right.
and with all that. It's actually, it's the risks to the, the hazards and the risks to the environment. Yeah, I mean, for example, like you're going along in a train.
Yeah.
Let's say, windows open and you're having a fag.
Yeah.
You chuck the cigarette end out the window.
Yeah.
Woof.
Yeah. What, you set fire to a dog?
No, forest fire, a bush fire.
Oh, bushes, fire, forests, right, yeah, like that, yeah. But, I couldn't, whatever happens, I just don't think, all the dangers I know, but I just couldn't give up, see?
That was pathetic. That is pathetic. It's psychological,
Is it?
Oh, yeah, because you know what a cigarette actually is, don't you? I mean, a cigarette is actually a nipple.
What nipple?
Your mum's nipple. It is a cigarette substitute for your mother's nipple.
There we are. I could never give it up.
Well, what? Well, why not? Why not?
I can't go down my mum and say, Mum, I've given up smoking, lob your tits out, can I?
Obviously, I can't afford a lot of the luxuries that people take for granted. Nice house, car, nice clothes, food. But then, I didn't become a teacher for the money anyway.
Frankie! Stuff to Frankie. Like, what is with everything, like, with all the stuff, like, on a grapevine, like, what's that then?
What, you got it all wrong and everything and all that and everything like that, all that old tosh and everything like that goes with it and all that and everything.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's sod it's up, Charlie. I mean, like with a bastard ton up front like that and everything else that goes with it, like, and all that stuff, and that, and all that, and that, and that, and that.
It's just mouth, that's all, it's just mouth and everything like that, and it like that and everything like that, which goes with it and everything like that and everything.
Oh yeah.
But just
yeah,
mouth.
yeah, it's just mouth, just mouth, just mouth.
Yeah,
Just mouth, like
yeah.
when like what all of everything, like what with all the stuff. And that's all with mouth, is that right?
Right!
Bollocks.
It's got, it's like what you said. It's like if sort of like if we're sort of like Saturn sometimes, sort of thing.
Yeah, right. I mean, listen to the boy. He's the boy. He's a lovely and all that and everything, right?
I love you, Herbert.
Yeah, nah.
I love this boy, Charlie.
Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a lovely boy and all that and everything. So what with a ton up front and everything like that and so what and, everything hitherto unknown to man, eh?
You know what I mean? It's got a point. It's got a point. I think, that's what's worth it. Because, like, sometimes... fish in the sea, sort of.
Right, fish, yeah.
Maybe I was wrong and all the stuff like that. Maybe, I don't know, everything like all that.
Yeah.
All
So it's all
that.
right with the when and whatever and like...
Why not,
Yeah.
or something else? Yeah. I've got to go and everything.
Oh, so soon and everything, right.
Yeah, see on the ice, Frankie, everything sort of and everything, all that sort of...
That was close, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought he was really going to do us then, actually.
Nah, it talks out of his arse most of the time, that guy.
Of course, I never realised they did this.
Well, what?
And did this this business.
Absolutely. You see, it's the only way to get the body and the consistency of the wine.
strikes me as peculiar, right, about smoking. How did it ever start? You know, how did anybody ever get the first idea, right, to smoke? Right, it's funny, isn't it?
Well, it was the Chinese, in actual fact.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because the Chinese, it happened in a Chinese village, and there was a field full of tobacco.
Right, like a paddy field, like.
Yeah, like a paddy tobacco field.
Yeah.
And it caught fire.
Yeah.
And all the Chinese in the village went, oh, that smells nice.
Yeah.
I think I'll nip out and buy myself a packet of fags.
And where exactly was that happening?
That was China, down South America way.
Oh, right.
And of course, Walter Raleigh, you see.
Yeah.
Walter, you know, remember Walter Raleigh, the English, sailor, the explorer,
The man who invented the bicycle.
That's the bloke.
Yeah.
Well, he brought loads and loads of fags back in his boats.
Oh, like on a duty-free?
Well, that's right, yeah. He brought back, let's think, he brought back tobacco, the potato, the tomato. In fact, actually, he brought back everything that ended with an O.
Like bingo?
That was later, I think.
Oh, right. What, Hawaii 5-0?
Yeah, no.
Kicks on the 838 or on the B4196. Nightlife, city life, lights of the city, downtown hotspots, bright lights, give me some of that light of the city, give me that hand on Thursday. I'm feeling good and I'm walking tall in my sister's jeans and my granny's shawl, and it's opening time and the place goes wild. I can take my liquor, I'm a city child. The atmosphere's electric in the love of hay, where every shell direction is in a dangerous way.
We're standing on the corner, and the law's over there. Terry, take it easy. There's something in the air.
All right, lads.
Yes, thank you, Sergeant Jones.
Looking for the lights, but the weather's getting nippy. Probably be some action at the late night chimney. The chip shop shuts, so we make our way to the Mind Wine Chinese takeaway. Living in the fast lane can make you kind of bitter. Let's get down the bus stop and throw around some litter.
That was Night Thoughts.